Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we are continuing the World of Warcraft Hardcore series with Syken Tanks, our druid. Just got myself a couple of fresh world buffs. We are in wetlands. I did a few minor quests here and that's pretty much it. We are now going to go into the elite quests and we're going to finish a Nekrosh with yet another elite that we need to take down. Both of it should not be a big problem. It's just a matter of us being patient enough. I assembled a decent team. Mage, double druid, warrior, rogue, so that should be fine. Now it's up for us to kill Nekrosh whilst we are waiting. He is kind of the orc that is the end of that orc quest chain. Interesting little fellow. And funnily enough, we come right exactly at the right time.
I can't do that yet.
600 crit. Holy smokes. The mage is level 30, so I gotta be a bit careful. He has a higher pull range than I do. I'm 34.
It's too far away.
Alright, mage definitely knows how to not get spotted out.
I'm out of range.
Fully world buffed, most of these guys do not stand a single chance against us.
You can't invite anyone else. Enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that. Enough energy. I don't have a target.
Good, mage decides to AoE kite this year. Oh, interesting decision. I'll just make sure that we get this guy down, and then it's Nekrosh time. The moment that our regeneration runs out, we're going to switch to bear form. Or not, the cavalry is here, so we're just going to kill him altogether. Cool. Problem solved. And we are moving to the actual elite quests up here. Got Furry Weasel, the last one of our group with us. So yeah, we're doing very well for ourselves at the moment. I like what I'm seeing. 80% in, on the way to level 35. So this year will be a huge XP boost for us. And it's just a matter of getting it done in a swift fashion. Once we're level 35, I wonder, we could go here and then move here, because there are plenty of quests, around 35. Could actually do a little questathon near the Alterac Valley. That's a good idea. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. Good. As for the quests here, we'll take 1, we'll take 2, we'll take 3. We just gotta wait for everybody to come here. Fur Weasel is already on the way. Atrust. Matter of fact, everybody is here. Atrust, do you want to tank? Question mark. Or shall I bear form? Wait, do not pull yet. We are missing 1. Else we have to do it over again. Good. Fury Weasel comes and starts, and we can finally give it a go. Alright, time for us to clean all of this here up. 2,100 hit points. Oh my lord, I'm tanky.
Aggro.
Good, I think I'll just stay in bear form, to be honest.
Aggro.
With 2,500 hit points and a relatively high level, I am out leveling most of these guys here anyways. Plus it has the neat little side effect that I can decide how quick or how slow we're going to pull. And since the healer is healing, I don't mind pulling 3 of them. Alright, the other druid has full mana, so we're good.
Aggro.
Bulgar the Foul. It's kind of the boss here, so we'll turn him around. I don't know if his Shadow Bolt volley is like true 360 degrees or if it is just a frontal volley, which they oftentimes are. Good. Got his ear.
Aggro.
It's crazy, I'm even amongst the top DPS just because of the rage that I'm getting and the swipes that I can do. Healer's still full mana, so we're good.
Aggro.
To be fair though, I mean, I'm having a lot of hit points, so I was fully buffed. Not a surprise that nothing is really coming through.
Aggro.
Even with the stamina buff now falling off, I'm still at 2200.
Aggro. Aggro.
Here there. Up with it.
Alright, one more house, and I think we're almost done. Like, it's just one more of these demologists. And a few more of the Dark Iron Dwarfs. Okay, fair enough. XP isn't even bad. I mean, we started with 80%, right? So, and just the grinding alone gave us already 5%. Non-rested, mind you. So, well, it's actually quite good. Turns out, if you continue to kill elite enemies, you eventually will get a lot of XP for that. Let's take the other camp.
Talk to me, David. Watch your back.
Which essentially is just filling up our kills. Dark Iron War would then be fulfilled, and then we do still have another elite quest. So yeah, these things are super profitable. I mean, look at that, 91%, and it's just one quest that we traded in from the boss that we killed. Almost level 35.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Yeah, that is, even for that quest standard, that is pretty fast. Mainly because we can get up to 4 at a time. Healer's mana still looks okay. We're good.
Aggro. Aggro.
Alright, 6 is potentially kind of the upper limit without needing to drink anything. Positive aspect about just being able to pull this, I don't need to search where those enemies are. It's just we go in and we pull whatever.
Aggro.
Not enough range.
Alright, we need 4 more of these guys. The Dark Iron Dwarfs. Okay, back to original camp, and let's get the last 4. Then everyone has everything, and we can do the other quest. Alright. Alright, time for us to collect a few more of these guys. I don't want to overdo it whilst we're still in transit.
Aggro. Aggro.
Okay, so I said I think this is the last one. And we are finishing the war here. Let's go for the other quest. Which is essentially we're doing the quest on the bridge. Once that is done, I can also go to here and here. That'll be great because our first aid will finally be upgraded, and there's the quest hub. So let's do this quest here quick and efficient.
Aggro.
Not enough rage. Not enough rage.
Rogue has also left, which is really a pity. But 2 druids can work through the topic here. Okay,
Aggro.
finishing the quest. And we now need to get back and do the next step.
Aggro.
Double druid with double travel form, love it. Just for reference, I mean, we made like, what, 25%? Even a little bit more than that. That's enormous. stat bonuses with Heart of the Wild, which is great.
How are ya? Off with you.
And we're now going for the final step of the quest, which is right up here. Just finishing that piece. And from there on, I think it's time to get flight points and move our way to hill spread. Because boy, oh boy, I'm looking forward to get some hill spread going. Mage is still here. He's even cleared that thing for us. Okay. Yeah, so we're trading that in. I'll fast forward until I've got everything else done. And then we're starting hill spread. Alrighty, so we are in South Shore. Let's start with a couple of Murlocs. What a better way of starting the day than to crush some Murloc head. Our routine now looks a bit different because we have our first real opener. 500 points of damage. Okay, I couldn't even get a proper set of combo points up. This is like an ambush opener from a rogue. Look at that. Okay, nice.
I can't do that.
Incredible just how much damage it deals. And even when it does not crit, we're still killing quite fast. So fast even that we're sometimes below our re-stealth period. Nah, I don't want to go into a big camp of them if we can have it easier. Such as going for them in the water. What do we need to do here? It's just killing. Yeah. Wow. The amount of damage is severe. To be fair, I got a couple of gear upgrades. Not necessarily just right now, but this here is from Nomrigan, from one of the quests. This here is from Nomrigan, another quest. Then I bought this hammer with agility and stamina, which we can now use at level 35. Got a pair of really nice shoulders. Not all of that is damage related gear. It's just, generally speaking, a lot of gear upgrades. Man, that ambush slaps. Again, don't want to pull like a full camp. Now we pulled a little bit more, but that's okay. I still think we can manage. Okay, let's see how we are dealing frontally, like open cast versus our heal. Oh, we're still doing very well. Okay, maybe I don't need to be that afraid. Wow, just look at that. That's 4 kills in less than a minute. Granted, we're also slightly over level and have world buffs, but still, this is crazy amounts of kill speed. Okay, cool. Let me kill the last 2 Finn Oracles, then we're going back into the city, and we need some fine thread and some soothing spices. Okay, fair enough. Couldn't even run away, that guy. Barely got his heal off, and that was about it. Good, if he turns around, he's dead. Good, we're done. Just need to kill the remaining Murlocs. Alright, cool. I'm starting to enjoy the Druid a lot. Like, this is primetime entertainment for me. World buff Feral Druid with level appropriate gear. It's not even twinked out or like greatly enchanted. The world buffs are carrying a lot of the immense ownage that this character is portraying.
Hey there.
Good. Got some fine thread here. Cool. That solves the problem.
They can't join our group.
And what else? We got the Murlocs, which now turn into the follow-up quest, which will be more Murlocs, 10 Murloc heads. So let me take care of that off screen, and once we're done with that, there will be another follow-up quest that I need to take care of. Soothing spices. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because we need turtle biscuit meat. We can get that. And all of the Murlocs in one go. So let's go for it. After a little intermezzo with our friends the Murlocs, we are now done with the initial Murloc quest.
You need something? Have a good one. See you around.
Time for us to do all of the dialogue in order to get to the part where we're fighting against the Nagas.
Help you. Be careful.
There we go. Nagas unlocked, and with that also the turtles. So, suggestion here. Let's start with the turtles, get the turtle meat. Then do the Nagas, come back, trade everything in. Then we still have the Yeti fur cloak. And a couple of mountain lions. Since turtles are not really available on this layer, we're just going to layer hop real quick so that we don't need to worry about the turtles. Let me finish that real quick. Good, layer hop successful. Now the problem with the turtles is they have a lot of armor, so despite us killing fast, the turtles are always going to be a bit of a problem. Let's see how well we're doing with our normal attacks. Bleed is normally the way to go, but bleed still sucks because it takes a while to kill them. Well, instead of 570, we're critting for 500, which all things considered isn't too bad. It's still fast killing speed. And the advantage of the turtles is they never attack first. So we have full liberty to just absolutely go ham on them. Normally this quest takes long because the kills of the turtles take a while. But I think with our kill speed that might actually be a bit different this time around. Yeah, you always forget how strong something is as a class build until you play it again. And I must admit, I've totally forgotten just how strong the feral spec for leveling is. Continuous damage, very, very nice sustain. Hundreds of nice features. And just look at it, we're already at 6 meat. The only reason why this takes a little bit longer is because we need to walk from one turtle to the other, nearly taking no damage in the process. Gotta be a bit careful, don't want to pull Terran mill guards, so we're just going to work from the other side. And look at that, I mean, we're almost done with the quest. It's a nice little cooking quest for an extra recipe. Soothing turtles, turtle sauce or something along those lines. Of course, in true World of Warcraft fashion, the last drop always takes the longest. If this one doesn't drop, I'll just fast forward the rest. Come on. Of course. Alright, next step on our journey is going to be to kill a couple of Nagas. Shouldn't be the worst. Still in combat, interesting, okay. So we need to kill, I think overall 20 Nagas, like 10 of these and 10 of the bodyguards. I'll just kill whatever is on the beach. And out of that, we're going to get that kill quest done. No problem. These are level 31, so they can hurt. But I think we can take 2 of them at the same time. I don't see any reason not to.
I can't do that.
It's just a lot of damage, man.
I can't do that.
And specifically, the casters die so super fast. Like, look at that. Starting at 90% health, right? And I'm openly fighting 2 of them. And yet, I end that whole thing at like 70% health. Both of them dead. Crazy. Gotta get a couple of these melee guys. Oh, come on. All right, we got 5 and 6. Yeah, we're doing very well. I think I can fast forward the rest. This is just an absolute slaughterhouse here. They stand no chance. All right, time to trade in the quests. So we got Farron's report here, and we got a cooking quest, turtle meat, always good. And it's called Soothing Turtle Biscuit. Okay, let's do that. Let's get a bit of soothed. Let's get a bit soothed. And next up, we're going to kill a few Yetis. Wow, and I got a lot of Tenji clam meat. Holy. Also, a recipe, which is good. A couple of pearls. That's never wrong. But let's move to the Yetis. Arrived at the Yetis. Let's go. So we need a few other things other than just the Yetis. New Zendalar buff is dropping. Nah, I'm not going to go there just for the buff. Got 30 minutes on mine. We're okay. So we need 10 of these furs from the Yetis, and then a few other items that I've bought from the auction house just to finish the quest. But that's not the only thing that we can do here. There is still a mountain lion quest that we can do. And I think there is more to do in the Arathi Highlands as well. So there are more quests over there. Technically, if we could reach level 36, then that would qualify us for Scarlet Monastery as well. Maybe not as the tank, but we could do a full run. Hitting kind of 37 in the during the run. That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, all things considered, that would actually not be too bad. Help this mage here. A little bit of a wave. Yeah, that would not be too bad. Of course, if we're just a tad higher in terms of level, we could get all of the quests as well. So maybe this is just a time where we're buckling down and where we're not going to do a dungeon until we're like, let's say, 39. There are plenty of quests besides Stranglethorn. If we just look at the map, there are actually quite a few. Badlands springs to mind, maybe a little bit high at the moment. But yeah, just looking at the quests, Arathi, definitely worthwhile doing. Badlands not even that high. So that could be something. Stranglethorn, we already started. There is definitely an option to do more of it. Uh-oh, well, I thought I would be smart, but it turned out I was not. One of them at least resets, so that's all good, which means we can kill the other one. I thought I'll just drop down and use the time here to heal, get a cheeky heal in, but forced respawn basically put us into a position where that's not possible, but yeah. Okay, so Badlands, Stranglethorn, basically Arathi Highlands. What else? On the other side, 1,000 Needles, I think we did already. Oh yeah, Desolace. How could I forget about that? 35 is super good for Desolace. It's actually one of my favorite zones because there's so much to do. Maybe we're going to Desolace after finishing this in Arathi. Maybe we're doing that. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm just falling in love with that idea more and more. Yeah, I think we're going, that might be the path. And then we are just questing until we're, let's say, high 30s. And in the high 30s we can then do Razorfang Downs. Oh, they even went for full rebuff. Holy. Not bad. Now I'm starting to regret my decision. For rebuff would have been not bad, because I would have gained 1.5 hours of world buffs. Anyways, let me finish the grind here. I think there isn't that much happening. And then I can also always think about what the next location is going to be. Alrighty, so we are done with the Yeti Cave, and we have moved on. I killed a little bit of Syndicate up here, and now we move to the Ogres, which, mind you, are the pre-start for kind of the Elite Ogre quest. The solo or non-elite Ogres, however, also drop the same tomes, so you can basically finish an elite quest by doing them, and on top of it get their Knuckle Bones, which is for another quest. So we're currently doing that, and I need a couple of hulking mountain lions, which basically is the other quest that we're trying to finish. So it's kind of 3 quests for the price of 2. We ran out of world buffs. Yeah, it is what it is. Trying to get kind of the last 30% of the level to then get all the way to level 36, which would be a perfect opportunity to then go for Desolace. But yeah, it does need to happen immediately. A couple of things that we anyways need to do. I want to finish the quests that we can here. Then Arathi Highlands are very, very near, and actually a fantastic target, to be honest. And from the Arathi Highlands, we can then think about finishing the last Strangathorn quests that we have already started. Because remember all of those Strangathorn quests that we did not take in Booty Bay? Well, they still exist, so that could be another angle for us. Just to get those quests out of the way before then doing all of the pre-quests in Desolace. Desolace will be a good opportunity for us because it sets the pre-quests for Scarlet Monastery, specifically into the Scarlet Path or whatever it is called, is a very important quest because it's the main quest for all of the Scarlet weapons. Maybe not as important for the Feral, but I don't know all of the rewards from the top of my head. I know that all of the good weapons are within that quest. I'm sure there is something for Feral as well. So, yeah, we want to do that and maybe get level 37, 38 in Desolace. Potentially do a little bit of Badlands as well. There are a few quests in the Badlands. And then we will inevitably hit level 39, which is going to be our time to shine in both Scarlet Monastery and Razorfang Downs. And yeah, I wouldn't plan much more forward than that. That's the general plan of attack for now. You can see our attack routine even without world buffs is still very much the same. Ambush into Fairy Fire. Into building up combat points. Into finishing. It's good to see that even without world buffs, just our sheer DPS still remains super good. We're like, what, 20 seconds per kill still? Yeah, and it's super consistent. I mean, from time to time, of course, there is a resist, but what I like about Feral is there isn't a type of enemy that I've found so far which you are particularly weak against, like other classes, other specs during leveling have. Very good. These sturdy knuckle bones always take a lot of time, man. Drop rate isn't that great. Alright, let's do one more before we fast forward the rest. That's the ogre that drops the epic. Mark my words. Well, not exactly. Good. Let me do the rest. Alright, right after we finished the ogres, I went down and we got the remaining hulking mountain lions. This one here is the last one of the pack, which will seal the deal for yet another quest. And look at that, nice cleanup of all of the quests. I theoretically could sneak in and do the preserve knowledge, but A, that's an orange quest, and B, there's no need to immediately do that. Might as well move back to Hillspread and just trade in our quests. I think we will have quite a few nice quests that we can trade in, 4 or 5. And that might be enough for the level up that we were looking for. So let's see. There we go. So, a couple of things. Number one, Let's start with our quest straight in.
For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
Got a few Iron Forge quests, okay.
Inventory is full.
Yeah, well, listen, I first of all need to sell stuff. Good, enough stuff sold, and we got in the mail the items that we need in order to finish the cloak that we were looking for. Brendlo's Yeti fur cloak.
Be careful. For the
There you
Alliance.
go. Got the cloak. Let's compare it. I think ours is better, but nonetheless, XP is XP. Doesn't matter where it's coming from.
What can I do for you?
Nice. Very nice girdle, but ours is nice as well. Strength, agility. Ours are still better. Alright.
Have a good one.
Got a nice little lion steak. Okay, but we're not done yet. We're not done, boys.
Hey there. For the Alliance. See you later. It's too far away. Greetings. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
There it is. Finally, the level up. We got quite a few like follow-up quests. Not too bad, not too bad. Like into the Ultra Mountains, the Signet Rings, that's level 36, so we could theoretically do it. Couple of elite quests that we do have. But it's not necessarily needed that we immediately do all of that. By the way, I got Trek Humanoid. There are a couple of assassins around here. Just double checking. Yeah, no assassin. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think we pretty much nailed it. That's all we had for
Looking for something specific?
the immediate trade-in. Let's get rid of all of that stuff. You we can keep.
See you later.
And we do have a few quests to trade in, really. So, hints of a new plague, yes. We got a Necrosh to trade in. We got a letter to trade in. And there are also quests that we can take here in Ironforge. So, let's do the trade-ins. And it's a perfect time for us to also kind of end this episode. Because we have successfully finished this questing area for now. Next up, I think it's going to be Alterac or Arathi Highlands, and then likely afterwards Desolate. So lots more to come. Like I said, we're a bit on a questing spree for now, and once we have enough levels, we can go back into a dungeon. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.